When we opened the box this morning, we were happy to find that all 5 chicks appeared to be fine, so there seemed to be no negative effect from yesterday's long outing in the chicken run. Today was chilly and cloudy, and I am beginning to think that chicks have a good sense of weather. They were quieter and less active than usual. Most of them stayed perched on the sticks or moved slowly around the brooder, which now feels very small for them. When they jumped up to the perches, the favorite spot was usually the one right under the heating lamp. On a cool day like this, they seemed to welcome warmth and light even more than usual. Since we do not have a bigger box ready yet, we tried to improve the one they have. This morning, we cut small slits in the cardboard so we could adjust the 2 perches and help all of them rest on them more comfortably. We also cut 2 longer and narrow openings on the box wall, hoping they could serve as little windows through which we could take footage without always coming from above and stirring them up. The moment we began cutting, they noticed at once. They watched with intense attention and rushed over to peck at whatever place we were working on. I could not help thinking that perhaps we had set a bad example, because once we were done, they kept pecking at those new openings. Some also began working at the older ventilation holes that had already been there. Peanut, in particular, became deeply absorbed in one of them. During the time I watched, she pecked at it with great intensity for at least 2 minutes and managed to tear off a few tiny pieces. She kept working at it while the others sometimes joined her and then drifted away again. They have pecked now and then at the walls of the box before. But today, I had the feeling that, after watching what we were doing, they had come to a new realization. The cardboard wall was not invincible, after all. It could be worked on, and the weakest points were the holes already there. What smart little creatures they are. It was also an indoor day, with much less to do. They had already pecked thoroughly through the bedding, so perhaps the box itself became their next small frontier. After that little commotion, they all settled down for a while to perch, rest, and clean their feathers. Jujube, Peanut, Soybean, and Apple sat close together, shoulder to shoulder. Blackberry, however, remained the loner once again, perched at the far end and keeping a little distance from the rest. I assumed it would be a long day for them because of the weather. Not much excitement happened. But after all the dramas and adventures of yesterday, perhaps a peaceful day was exactly what we all needed. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful or inspiring, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and tell me what you're growing in the comments. See you next time in the garden.